What's going on, nation, and welcome back to another MLB 17 the show. And this is the St. Louis Cardinals franchise, and this is the Redbird Report, and this is episode 11 as we're taking a look here as today we're in the Pacific Northwest playing in the AAA All-Star game as we have 3 Redbirds representing us. Let's take a look at the first half statistics right there. As you see, we're just 9 games back in our division, and we're just scrolling around here and seeing who made it. Alex Reyes, of course, we'll have a episode coming up very soon about him and his look at his career or his season so far. Of course, you got who else made it? Wilfredo Tovar and Harrison Boehner all made it on the All-Star team. As we take a look at the others, here's just the All-Star list right now that who've been should say fans have been voting for, and we got a couple of guys there, and that of course will be dwindled down to the best players that can make it for both the Pacific Coast and the international leagues. So this game is, like I mentioned earlier, is in the Pacific Northwest. We're in Seattle. We're at Safeco Field. Of course, nowadays it's called T-Mobile Field. But of course, we're still on MLB 17, so it's Safeco Field for right now. And we'll see that here in just a bit. But just want to take a look at the numbers here and just show you guys what we've been doing so far. We've made a couple of stops here in the minor leagues here in this first season. And kind of just want to get you guys acclimated to some of these players, just like we did in just like we're doing right now currently in my Kansas City Royals franchise, showing you guys those players and who should be coming up and so far and so on. Now remember, these are roster players from back from the 17th season, so we don't have the same rosters. We don't have the current rosters like we have right now. And of course, eventually we are going to bring this to the other games very soon here. But I kind of really like this 17 the show. It's by far one of my favorites so far here, but we are going to eventually move this, carry this series along here and move it to the other games. I kind of got a schedule set up for these games, and I know probably a lot of you you've been saying this forever, but no, I do. It's kind of taking some time here. We're kind of working on other things besides this series. Of course, my Kansas City Royals series, and just a lot of stuff going on here on the channel right now. And of course, a lot of stuff has been going on in the world right now overall. So let's take a look here, just showing some highlights of this one there as we ground out there, or I should say, well, the player there grounds out for the international team. And of course, whoever wins this one in the AAA, well, of course, we'll be able to have the right here to host the AAA World Series. I don't know, do they call it the World Series there in AAA? The AAA championship game. So we'll see how things go with that. Here is we have a challenge, and we're trying to see if we get through this runner out at first. Of course, if the ball gets there at the same time as the player, the tie goes to the runner. And we'll see how this is going to be challenged here. Of course, if we win this challenge, we get a chance to challenge later on. And, oh, we got a thumbs up here saying that let's go ahead and challenge this one. So they say it's safe at first, but I'm hoping that we can get this one changed, because I really think the ball, I think we beat him there by a step. We'll take a look here at another angle, and we'll see where the ball's at. Oh, I don't know. That one could go either way, really. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be really surprised if we get this call. But I think it's going to be, I really think they're going to be safe. And no, they say he's out at first. So they changed the call. The call's been overturned, and he is gone. So Clint Robinson up next here for the international squad. And there's nobody on here with 2 out. Here in the top of the first here at Safeco Field, and we'll see a pitch here. This one's going to get popped up. This one's going to go deep to the center field, and this one is a good one there, as that one is out, and that is going to end the inning. So no runs come across in the top half of the first, as we'll stay in the first here. We'll go to the bottom half, and we'll see who is going to be pitching there for the international squad, as you got Mike Boston there pitching. 16 starts so far this season, and 11-3 for his overall record. Move on and see the 1-0 pitch here, and this one's going to be out there to right field, or excuse me, left field for an easy out, as Vasuna flies out there 1 away. So Tovar now up to bat here, one of our guys, and we'll see how things go. Now, normally if we only had one player here in this one, I would do kind of like a roto-show type of thing. But since we have 3 here, I was like, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and play this game and see how things go. So DJ Peterson now up to bat. He has 50 RBIs for the season. We'll see if he can do something here with 1 out, 1 on. And, oh, he drives this one here over to right field. Great job. Bounces off the majestic sign out there to right. And trying to get to, oh, he did not have the wheels. What happened there? Well, I'll tell you, the right fielder had a great arm. And he's able to throw that one as a play there at second base. So now 2 out, 1 on third. We'll see with an 0-1 count here if we can drive this runner home. But no, that's going to be a dribbler there to short. And that is going to wrap this one as he grounds out to Cabero. 6-3 put out, and that's the end of the inning. So we go ahead now and go into the 3rd inning. And we'll see here in the 3rd inning what we can do. 0-2 count there on Brent Lee, and that is going to be a strikeout on him as that retires the side here, or gets rid of the first batter, I should say. Full count now with the next batter, and that's going to be a swing and miss there on Albies as he takes that late fastball there, or I should say he's late on that fastball, and De La Rosa does a great job of getting 2 away. So Cabero now up to bat here, 0 for 1. We'll see what he can do for the International Ball Club. And we'll see this pitch here. First pitch here, and then the bat for him. He pops this one up. So really so far here, the international team, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've seen this footage, but the international team, looking at my looking at my notes here, they've been going for first pitches here quite often. So if we can do that, get them to do that here quickly, and not to mention take our time batting and just work the count on these pitchers here that they're bringing out, we have a chance here to bring home a run and, of course, win this ball game. So Devafia now up to bat. We'll see what he can do. Bottom of the 3rd here, 0-1 count for him as he's looking for a pitch here to drive something there. That is going to be a chopper right in front of the plate. And now Navarro's going to be at the bat with 1 on and nobody out. So Navarro up next here as he has a 1-0 count. And he's going to hit this one there past the infield. That's going to be a base hit. And it puts now 2 runners on board now for the Pacific Coast. So now Valera now up to bat here, one of our guys there for the Redbirds. They're of Memphis. And we'll see what he can do now with a pretty good count here. 3-1 count, and he is going to get walked. Wow. So that will load up the bases, and this will give a chance now for the Pacific Coast League now to take a early lead here with the bases loaded. So now they just got to look for this next batter here to try to get a good pitch and try to drive that one home. And, of course, it's one of the Redbirds. So Taro now coming up to bat here. 0-1 count, bases loaded, nobody out. And he's going to rip this one, but it's going to go to short here. This is a double play killer here, and that's going to drive in a run. He won't get the RBI, but it does drive in a run. It's 1-0. 2 out now. Next batter here, and they knock another run in. That's going to be a base hit there for the Pacific Coast, and it's now making it now 2-0 here in this one. So great job there from Peterson getting that ground ball there to right and scoring Navarro there on the play. Go now to the 4th, or excuse me, continue here in the 3rd. 2 out still, 1 on, and that one's going to get ripped right down the first base line. And that should be enough there to get the runner, lead runner out in scoring position. And now there's runners in scoring position now here at 2nd and 3rd. So Heisman now up to bat here, and we'll see an 0-1 count here for him as we'll see if we can try to drive a run home here. A hit up the middle there should do it but that one's going to get aired out to left center field, and that's just going to fly out, and that is going to be the inning. So after 3 innings here, it's 2-0. The Pacific Coast All-Stars lead this one. Now, go to the 4th inning here. Brad Zimmer up to bat as he will go ahead and start off the 4th inning. And we'll see how things go for him as the Pacific Coast All-Stars will try to get a good 1-2-3 here. And oh, the first baseman, Peterson, is eating up on that play. And that is going to be an E3 there on him, as that's not what the head coach there for the Pacific Coast All-Stars want to see. So Robinson will be up next, and Robinson now has a chance now to bring home that runner that should not be on board, because that was a routine play there Peterson should have had. So we'll see if this will come back and bite them now, as we'll see a pop up there to left field. This one's going to go deep. Doesn't have warning track power, but it does stay in the yard. And it's going to be the first out here as the runner will remain at first base. So now we'll see here Osuna. He'll make another his next at bat here. He's 0 for 1 already in this one. He flied out back in the 2nd inning. And we'll see if he can try to drive that runner in scoring position now with an 0-2 count and 1 out. So we'll see the pitch here. And oh, nice pitch. And nice job there on that 2-seamer, as that was just a little too hot for him on that play. Chris Johnson up next here. He's 1 for 1. He's singled back in the 2nd inning. And we'll see if he can try to get a rally going here with 2 outs with 1 on. 1-1 pitch here from DeRosa. And DeRosa, here we go. He drops that one right there up the middle. That is going to drop into shallow center field for a base hit. And puts a runner, now both runners on board here with 2 runners at first and second. So Shea Peterson up to next here for the international squad. 2 out, 2 on, 2-0 lead here for Pacific Coast. And we'll see the pitch there. That one's going to go out to left field, and a great hustle there. A great hustle from the left fielder to make the play, and that is going to be 3 up, 3 down with 2 left stranded. So now we'll see the next bat here as we go to the 5th inning, and it'll be the international squad once again. It's Sternberger or Bronger will be up to bat here, and we'll see if we can make a play here. And oh, we'll see that's what the first baseman needs to be doing. Peterson for the Pacific Coast there makes an unassisted 3 there and gets the first out of the inning. We'll see now Brindley up to bat here. 0 for 1 for him. He struck out in the 3rd. And we'll see here if he, with a full count, if we can try to get him strike to go after something here. And no, that circle change, low and too low and too far inside there. DeRosa just can't get him to chase after that one, and he'll be on board there by way of the walk. So, great job there as he draws a walk, as Albies will be up next here. Albies 0 for 1, struck out back earlier in this one. As we have 1 out, 1 on. And a 2-2 count here. A nice ground ball can get us a double play here. And that's exactly what we got. Turn 2. And that is going to be the inning. So, great job of getting a twin killing there. And that wraps up the inning. Now, we'll flash forward all the way down to the 9th inning. And Severo now up to pitch hit here. And we'll see what he can do. As Robinson will, of course, no longer be in the game. He's taking his spot there. As this one's going to be popped straight up. An easy play there, but no one can get to it there, and that is going to be a error. Excuse me. I was now me as the user, I was trying to get the catcher to get it, but for whatever reason they gave me the third baseman. I guess the third baseman would have had a better look at it, but the catcher, I was trying to get him to get it. It would have been his call, but nonetheless, there we'll see. Now with a runner on board, and it will be an E1 on the pitcher, as this one's going to fly out there, and that one's going to go out to left field for it out, and that is going to get the first one there, as that's 1 away. So Lonnie Chisenhall there in the minor leagues here, it gets popped out. Now Matt Dominguez here, we'll see if we can get him to get into a ground ball situation here, As we'll see the quick pitch here in this one. Oh, it gets drilled out to center field, but it gets caught there. Nice hustle there, as that is Jennings on his horse. And that is 2 away now with the runner still at first base. So can we close up this game as Hoskins now comes up, and we go to the field, or go to the mound here to see what Flores' mind is, and we decide to go ahead and bring in a closer, and that is Kels, as he's got 30 games underneath his belt. He has 28 saves, so he's had a really good season here for his ball club there. I'm not sure what ball club he's a part of, but he's over 2 now for the season. We'll see what he can do with a 2-run lead here, and that is a great pitch, and that is going to be it for this one as we get the victory here in the Pacific Coast. Well, whoever is going to be representing the Pacific Coast in the AAA championship game, they will get the rights and the honor to host the first couple of games there in that championship game. So congratulations to the Pacific Coast as they get the victory, and they'll move on and get ready for the second half of the season here in AAA. So nice job there as they win this one 2-0. 8 hits, 2 errors there for Pacific Coast, as the International All-Stars had no runs, 4 hits, and no errors in that one. Your player of the game, Ruby De La Rosa. There you see his numbers there for this one. Had a great day there. And there you see his number 7 innings of work there from him. And there you see our notables of the game. Great job there, as yes, there you see what I mentioned earlier. And we'll see how that goes coming up. So that is it for this episode of the Redbird Report. We'll have another one here very soon, as we'll get ready for, I believe it's the 3rd game of that series right there between the Memphis Redbirds and the Round Rock Express. And it'll be, I believe it'll be Reyes who will be focusing on that episode. So we'll see how he does in that game, and that game will be coming up here very, very soon here on the channel. Stay tuned for that. But that is it for this episode of the Redbirds Report. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of what's going on here with this series on the channel. Also, check us out on social media. Keep up on all the posts here for the channel on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And check us out on Patreon. We do have a Patreon page if you'd like to be a part of it. And check us out there. So that is it for that episode of the Redbird Report. As always, keep yourself healthy, and I will see you guys next time.